Hi guys, you've got Sammy here. Welcome back to Beyond the Cowl. This week for Unit 1, our stitches unit, we're doing the textured puff stitch. You can see there in the blue. It's a gorgeous stitch. As with the previous weeks, we're going to be starting with a row of single crochet if we're building onto a blanket or whatever project. This gives us a nice fresh start for our new stitch, and it also gives us a chance to make sure that our current stitch count matches up with the foundation chain that we started. For my blanket, I'm making a lap blanket for the couch, a couch size blanket, sorry. So it's 240 stitches. If you're making a lap blanket, it's 120, and so forth. Now, if you're starting out with this stitch for the very first time, you're going to be working a chain in multiples of 7 and then adding 11 extra stitches once it reaches your length. So nice and easy. Something important to note at this point is that you're going to want to start by working on the back of your blanket. So this is the front where I've got my nice textured stitches. Working on the back with your row of single crochet if you are joining on, and that'll mean that your beautiful puffs, beautiful textured puffs for this stitch style and your cables are going to sit nicely on the front. I'll let you guys work that row of single crochet and I'll see you back here shortly. Okay, back and ready for row 1. So I'm going to start by chaining 3. And then I'm just going to work a double crochet into each stitch. Now, chain 3 counts as the first one. So I begin my first true double crochet into the second stitch and just put 1 into every single crochet from the previous row. So at the end of this row I'll have 240, and you will have however many stitches when you're starting chain and your row of single crochet. Alright, I shall meet you back here soon to get started on row 2. Okay guys, we've finished our row of double crochet, so we are once again working on the back of our blanket. And we're getting into our textured puff stitch now. So we're going to start our second row by chaining 2 on the wrong side of our blanket. Now, depending what size blanket you are doing is going to depend how many stitches you do here. So if you're doing 120 stitches, you're going to do 2 front post double crochet. If you're doing 240 stitches like I am, you're going to do 3 front post double crochet. So 2 if you're doing 120, 3 if you're doing 240. 2 and 3. 3 front post double crochet, then I'm going to do 2 back post double crochet, and then another 2 front post double crochet. Okay, now we're going to repeat this stitch pattern all the way across regardless of what our stitch length is. So we're going to do a back post double crochet, 2 front post double crochet, back post, double crochet, 1, 2, and 2 front post double crochet. And then we repeat that exact same stitch. You can see those front and back posts creating a beautiful woven kind of textured look straight away. Now we're going to repeat that pattern again all the way across. So 1 back post double crochet, oops, dropped my loop, a back post, 2 front post, 2 back post, and 2 front posts to finish out the stitch sequence. And then we start again all the way to the end, and we pop a double crochet into the top of the turning chain to finish out the row. I'll meet you back here to do our 3rd row, which will complete the stitch sequence. So row 2 and row 3 complete the stitch sequence. If you're going to be doing mood or temperature blankets, they're the 2 rows that you would be repeating. Meet you back here in a moment. Okay guys, we're back. I've finished that row of front post and back post double crochet. Just made a start on the 2nd row. So I've done a chain of 2. I've done 2 back post double crochet, 2 front post double crochet, 2 back post double crochet, and 1 front loop puff stitch, which is this one here. So I'm going to show you how to do those. So starting 2 back post double crochet, 1, and 2, 2 front post double crochet, 1, 2, 2 back post double crochet, and now it is time for our front post puff stitch. So you can see where we did front post last time, it's back loop this time. Back loop becomes front loop, so we've got those nice cables happening. And where we've got the single is where we're going to work our front post puff stitch. So yarning over, going behind the stitch, pulling up a loop to about 1 centimetre, yarning over again, pulling up a loop to the same height, yarning over a 3rd time, pulling up the loop to the same height, yarning over once more, pulling up another loop, yarning over and pulling through all 9 stitches on the hook, which is how we get our nice puff. And then we're back into the repeat. So 2 back post they're awkward at the best of times. There we go. 2 back post double crochet, 1, 2, 2 front post double crochet, 2 back loop double crochet, and then our front loop puff stitch is the last one in the sequence. So I'll go through that once more. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop to about 1 centimetre, yarn over, pull up a second loop, yarn over, insert a third time to pull up a loop, yarn over, insert a fourth and final time to pull up a loop. So you've got 9 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 9, and begin your stitch pattern repetition again. And that's it. If you're doing a temperature blanket or a mood blanket, or adding to this daily, repeat rows 2 and 3 so you get the full effect with that nice puff stitch. And that's it. Nice and easy, highly effective, and really beautiful to add some texture to your blanket, whatever project you're working on. I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. Have a fantastic day, and until next time, happy hooking!